Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Creatives on the Couch. I'm Reece Ryan and my gorgeous TV wife. Hi, darling.
Hi.
It's Monique. You had a nice week?
I have, have you?
It's been all right. Yeah, the pond's looking amazing at the moment.
I can't believe you built a pond.
I built a pond from scratch. I dropped, you know when you did your foot and you broke your ankle? I dropped a railway sleeper on my foot.
You didn't?
I did. Screamed.
Can you imagine?
I was in agony. Anyway, enough about me dropping things on my feet. On today's episode, we've got an amazing duo and two stunning people. We've got Liam Halewood and Victoria Roberts.
Hiya.
Look at you. It's not very often that we get, like, we have become a foursome, is
I'm
it?
loving it.
Oh,
That's how you
it's
get
that kind of show.
It is now. Yes.
I did see the
I
bucket
just
at the
crossed
door.
my legs.
I saw how you swung your leg round
It's
there.
very Kenny Everett
I
going
was
on
just
there.
about to
wasn't
say
it?
we're all in the best possible taste, darling.
It's nice
And I'm
to
the
see
butch
you.
one here, by the looks of it.
You're the what?
I'm the butch one.
Please.
Yeah.
Look, happy Christmas. How was your trip from Blackpool?
It was great, wasn't it?
good.
Well, you drove.
I
So-
drove. I always drive because,
Yeah.
well, he's been on shows with about Britain's Worst Driver. So anyway,
Yeah.
I
It was
do the
on
drive.
Channel
I always do the
5, so-
I
driving.
remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I was at bad park, and I couldn't park and I crashed the car. So when we're in the car together, she goes, I'm not bothered if I'm knackered, hungover, anything, I'll drive. I'll be
I'll
better
do the
than
driving.
you.
Do you not think though that they, you know, when obviously the car's in your reverse and you're doing all that and going, wouldn't it be easier if someone designed the wheels to turn so you could just
So you
roll
could just
in,
slide straight in.
slide into the slots?
Parallel parking
Yes.
on its own.
You know, if literally they went,
That'd be-
boop.
That would be perfect
It's-
for me.
It's still.
Yeah, I'd still
end up-
crash you, right,
No,
Maddie?
it'd
I
mount-
would still crash.
It'd mount the curb and go into somebody's garden.
Yeah.
I forgot to stop.
Press that button.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, I mean, career-wise, you never stop, do you? We're going to try and get as much in as we can. Boy George International Tribute Act. I mean, he's just come out of the jungle. How amazing was that? Panto superstar. Television, radio shows, TV shows.
We're everywhere, aren't we?
Just swap.
Yeah.
Like
You
a
can
bad
see
rash.
us.
It's all
Yeah,
going
like a
on.
bad rap.
Let's sit and interview these two.
Yeah.
Do
Do
it.
role reversal.
So the radio show's going really well, though, isn't it?
Really well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, I can't be happier as well. And obviously, we live in Blackpool. I'm from Liverpool, obviously, originally with the accent. Don't sound like from France, like bonjour, something like that. And I moved to Blackpool. I met my best mate here, and career has gone strength to strength as a duo. We do so much on Pride, radio, TV together, and it's just going amazing, isn't it?
And we've got a duo as well called Double Decades, so we've been predominantly going through the decades. We first started it with 80s and 90s, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we thought, you know what, why are we just sticking to those two decades? Although they're the most popular probably
Yeah.
at the moment, we have now gone back to the 70s a little bit and touching the noughties.
Are you?
I think that's
steps.
Of course we do.
Yes!
And the movements and
Oh,
everything.
wow.
Do I think shade of blue?
And-
Actually,
I love that one, yeah.
Right. We went to a Steps
The-
concert
and
together.
can I just tell this? So we went to a Steps concert, and we got given the tickets for free, which was lovely at a
Lovely.
Pride event by one of our mates. And we went to this Steps concert, and Victoria is such a control freak when it comes to being an entertainment person, because she has been an entertainment manager for years.
Yeah.
We went to this Steps concert, and the next thing I'm singing down at here going, "Tragedy," and she's going, "Could you please shut up? I'm trying to hear the harmonies here." I was like, "What?"
I was looking at the stage there and he's singing right down my ear. All I could hear was him. I was trying to hear Claire.
Everybody
I
wants
wanted
to
to hear them.
Claire.
So will you shut up? Will you shut up?
I was in the
Anyway,
biggest
I won't. I
gay
said, well,
club.
swap places with me now, you.
Do you know, I never really get starstruck, but when I met them recently, I got quite emotional. You know,
You're a
they-
massive fan of them.
I
You go to everywhere to get
love them.
signed.
I
and
have
everything,
been
yeah.
all over to see them. I love their shows. I think they're so incredible. And so to go and actually sit with them,
Yeah.
it was Claire's birthday. And I said, "Have you had a nice day?" And she said, "Yeah, I've had five guys." And then Lee looked over and went, and then she went for food as well. And I was like,
Do you know what? It's nice as well, isn't it, to see the humanity of bands like that, because they work so hard, and like you, Monique, and us, you work so hard, isn't it? So when you meet people, people think that you're going to be that kind of stage person, don't they? And to just see people like that be so human is
Yeah.
great as well.
I prefer to be at home watching Murder, She Wrote, you know,
On the
in my
cuppa.
dressing gown, you know.
In the new mugs.
Having a cuppa in the mug.
I'm
I'm
just
loving this.
I know, just nearly swilled myself. I forgot there was something in there.
Yeah, they're fun. Yeah, we've got branding now. It's fantastic.
I thought you said we've got brandy. I thought, wow, I don't remember that being a brandy.
So, I mean, where should I don't even know where to start. All together now.
Yes.
Your TV show,
BBC.
Jerry Halliwell.
Yep.
Wow.
And Rob Beckett.
Rob Beckett is the host. I mean,
What a funny guy.
The celebrity
so
versions
lovely.
were incredible.
So lovely. Oh, well, it was so nice because it was the first time I'd done All Together Now.
Yeah.
And it was series 2. Unfortunately, they never did a series 3.
Well, I know.
Which is such a shame because we were all like, oh, what a
It
great
is
show
a
it
real
was. And
shame.
can't wait for series 3.
Yes.
And it just didn't happen. But it was so lovely to work for the BBC.
Yep.
They cared for us, they looked after us, and it was just, you know, it was so humbling. I met some really lovely people, well, 100 of them. I'm
Yeah.
still friends with a lot of them.
Yes.
I go see them in the shows, and in fact, Yvette Royal, who was on there,
Yep.
worked with us recently on Pride.
Yeah.
And I went to see Paulus.
Well, he's doing amazing with his Victoria Wood stuff, isn't he?
Absolutely,
Really, you know, the music.
yeah, fantastic.
Rags, she never stops, did she really?
Lily, I went to see Lily in London.
Did
and
you?
I walked into the Coach and Horses.
Yeah.
She's
She's
playing
the Pinky
away.
Flunky woman,
She's
isn't
playing
she?
away on
Yeah.
the piano like this, and I just went up the back of her and I went, "Hello, love," and she went, "Victoria, oh my friend, she's here. Sing, come on, sing,
Hold on
a
a minute.
Oh, I'm just going, yeah.
This is not an audition for Benidorm.
Oh, sorry. It was so lovely to see her.
And,
she's,
you know,
fabulous.
obviously, Jerry Halliwell, you worked with Spice
She was
Girls.
lovely, absolutely lovely, and and I actually, because obviously in All Together Now, we're mainly kind of in the boxes,
Yeah.
and they listen to what you're saying and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff, but some of us got chosen to do pretty much like this, sitting on the couch and
Yeah.
having personal interviews,
Well, you did with it,
and I
didn't you?
did with Jerry Halliwell, and I felt so honoured at that point for that show. Sat right next to her, and she was asking me, I said, I used to be in a Spice Girls tribute band, you know.
Mm.
She went, did you? Who were you? I went, Scary Spice, and she kind of went, oh.
Like because we'd all together now, I'd done the pilot for it,
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
I? So
yeah.
before it all flourished, I'd done the pilot, and it was great, and it was great to hear that you had a harder time than us, because on the pilot, we basically went on, you know what it's like with pilot stuff, we went on, they give us an allowance, we stayed in a hotel for 3 nights, it was like being on Magaluf Weekender, not all together now, because obviously the rules and regulations
Yeah.
weren't as harsh
Yeah.
when you get to the real show.
Well, I don't know really. I mean, we had
Well,
a lovely time.
Well, yeah,
A
right.
lovely time.
Michael from Collateral there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's easy on the eye, isn't it?
Very
Well,
easy on the eye.
Me and him did the Joe Longthorne show together,
Right.
and it was. In fact, we were talking about you on that show, and
No.
it was absolutely brilliant. But that
It's
show
lovely, Michael.
was phenomenal. And then, obviously, you do your Boy George.
Do you know what? I mean, I know Boy George, he gets stick, doesn't he? Because obviously he's such a outlandish character. He will say his opinion and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But I feel like I'm a little bit like that myself, aren't I? Like I have my own opinions and stuff.
Get a
and
bit of stick every now and
I
again.
get a bit of stick, a bit of trolling
But I
now
love
and
you.
again.
I love
Thank
you.
you.
I
Thank
love
you.
you. So
And you know what? I love doing the Boy George because he made it great for people like me to be who I want to be on
Yeah.
stage. He was one of the first that paved the way for the LGBTQIA plus community
Yeah.
to be who we are today. We wouldn't be anywhere
Yeah.
without your Boy Georges and your Elton Johns and your George Michaels.
Yeah.
So I thank him. He's opinionated, yeah. Has he made mistakes, yeah? But don't we all do
Yes,
that?
very true.
And I'm just so glad he was born because I earn a lot more doing a Boy George gig than Liam now. Yeah.
He earns a lot more being somebody else than
Yeah,
himself.
yeah.
So how did all that start? I mean, obviously, I've known you both of you about 13 years now. It's about that long since we
Yeah,
met,
quite
wasn't it?
possibly,
Really?
yeah.
You keep forgetting about the COVID 2 years,
Yeah.
don't you? That's
Yeah.
what it is.
So it's about it's 2010 that we all kind of met up and
Wow.
and started
Believe
doing
it's
what
that
we're
long
doing.
ago.
But you weren't doing the Boy George stuff back then, were you?
No.
Yeah, because before we come on here, as like Victoria said, I had hair then, and it was a lot thinner. Yeah, there you go.
Weren't we all, dear? I've still got my hair though, so it's fine.
I had hair as well.
No, yeah, so we met, and well, I mean, we've always got on. It's been great, hasn't it? We've done so many great experiences through charity work and everything we've
absolutely.
done. So
It's my fault, you know, that he ended up as Boy George.
Seriously?
My fault, isn't
Go
it?
on.
yeah.
So I was running a particular hotel in Blackpool, and
It's very pink,
I was
isn't it?
putting some yes, and that's all we'll say.
Yeah.
And,
Don't say the
and I
name.
was putting on tribute nights and tribute artists, and I was like, "Who can you be? Who can you be?" And we were chit chatting away, and I went, "Oh, how about Boy George?"
Because I sang Comic Chameleon, didn't I, in my gigs in general, just as a
Right.
Liam gig.
I looked at the beard and all that. I said, "Do you know what? You could be Boy George." Well, he went away, didn't he? I was thinking about it. I said, I put your gig in.
Without saying,
He said,
I'll
"You
put
what?"
a gig in.
I said, I'm not paying you like tribute money. I said, because you're my mate and it's mates rates. And he was like, right. I said, yeah, you've got a gig in. When? About 6 months away it was, wasn't it?
So do your tribute and I'll see you there.
Wow.
And that's how it come about.
And he went away and you really worked on it. And he studied Boy George, costumes, character, everything, didn't you? Voice, learnt all the songs. In fact, we put a band together at one point, didn't we?
Yeah, like I always say, don't I, with my tribute as well, like people say about tributes and stuff like that, you know, you have to really sound like them and you really have to look like them, and I think I've got the look down to a T. I don't 100% sound like him, but I call mine like a celebration, don't I, of his music, because then I don't cross the boundary of someone saying, you're not the world's best, and I don't profess to be, I just profess to celebrate a guy.
To celebrate the music.
The music,
So we've got Paula Randell coming on.
Oh, yeah.
So she's coming on
Paula.
as Bassy.
Yeah.
So she said she's going to appear and do the full Bassy.
She does a
side
few
thing.
tributes, doesn't she? Doesn't she do like Dolly Parton?
Tina
She
and
does
things
Tina
like that.
Turner as well, yeah, I've seen one of the
so
Tinas,
that's
yeah.
going to be an amazing episode, and she's bringing some outfits. So yeah, we'll have to get you all together
That'd be
again.
amazing.
We'll do
All
a
together now?
All
You
together
see what
now.
you did? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be the judge then.
I see another Christmas special coming on.
That would be the world's best band, wouldn't it? It'd be like Band Aid again.
Oh, could you
All
imagine?
together, it'd be
So-
great.
All
That'd be
the
nice.
Who's going to throw
artists.
you on us then? Who could you do? Who would you be a tribute
I don't know.
to?
Who do you reckon?
I'd do Jason Donovan.
Do you?
I would do Jason
would do?
Donovan.
Oh,
I love Jason Donovan.
Let me hear you
No,
sing.
I mean,
now.
I'll do
Come on,
Jason.
please give us
To
a
be
blast.
fair-
No, you
we
figures will
could
drop
be
straight
the
down.
Spice Girls, all four of us.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Yeah, or we'll throw our director in Chris and we could do steps. It could be scary.
I've always wanted to be in a Steps tribute band, but they're just too thin for me now.
We were going to do the Venga Boys at one point, weren't we?
Yeah, you can get away with the Vega Boys with the tank top
Oh,
and the
Scoop.
hairy chest, can't you?
Flying the flag.
Flying the flag, Eurovision.
Absolutely.
Something to suck on for London, sir.
Any nuts? You can't do that now, can you?
Apologise.
You mentioned you do charity work. What sort of charity work do you do?
So I've raised money obviously for the James Bulger, also
Oh, yeah.
James Bulger Memorial Trust, also Macmillan, because obviously cancer is surrounding us all
Yeah.
at the moment. It's such a predominant disease at the moment that's going.
We're going to
through
do some
everyone.
more on your charity work, talk about you doing panto in a couple of moments. Hello and welcome back to Creatives on the Couch. Now we're still here with Liam and Victoria. Hi.
Hey.
Are you having a nice time?
Lovely time, thank you.
Good.
Gonna sell fabulous shoes look as well.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know, we do try.
We do try. We
Don't
can scrub
we?
up all right, don't
Yeah.
It's the shoes as well. Have you
Yeah.
seen the shoe? Look at those shoes.
We love a little bit of bling. You know me, you lot, don't you?
Well, I used to be bling, didn't I? But I've just really settled into like being butch and laid
Well,
back.
but loosely said.
I don't know what you're all laughing at, to be honest. I think
I'm sure I was a magpie in my past life, though. If it sparkles, I'm
You're
there.
straight for
Yeah.
it. I'm the same. You see some sequins, I'm all over
I
it.
love it, yes.
And I've not gone for sequins today.
No, you
either.
look
No.
amazing.
There's
Yeah.
no.
Thank
She asked me to go to hers the other day because she needs to put stuff in the loft. And I'm not being funny or not, and Sarah Jessica Barker has got nothing on her when it comes to shoes. I must have passed her about 16 pairs of shoes to put in the lift, in the loft.
In the lift.
Yeah,
I,
no.
I do need a lift.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you know those, do you remember the old like 1920s steamer trunks?
Yeah.
That they would take on,
Yeah,
big steam lines and everything. Well, I've got 8 of those, all different sizes, stacked up in my bedroom, full of shoes. Every colour you could possibly
What
imagine.
size are you?
9.
Oh, I'm a 10.
Swarovski crystals. I've got every colour possible. I love my shoes. But
I'm the
I was-
same.
I was in the loft yesterday. Scary up there. Seriously, there was like a mirror tipped to one side that I hadn't realised, and I got the torch, and as I turned, caught my own reflection, face peering out the darkness, screamed and nearly fell through the hatch backwards.
Don't tell me you jumped at something scary. You're the one who's usually scared in your films and stuff.
I'm the horror.
Yeah.
It was just as I turned, and my face was there, lit white, with I screamed and jumped backwards. Seriously.
Straight through the hatch.
I nearly killed myself.
Well, you have fell off many a ladder in times
Yeah,
gone by.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, and stuff that you guys have put me forward for. And do you remember that thing that we did at your hotel where I was dressed as a scientist, and that was weird.
That was weird.
That was strange,
That was
wasn't
weird.
it? We'll not
When
talk
was
about that.
I can't remember.
It was years
It was a long
ago.
time ago. Yeah.
So, Panto,
Yes.
you are a Panto star as well.
I love it so much, you know I do. I always love to play a villain.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll come out as the fairy godmother, but definitely villain. So I've just done, for the first time, Rapunzel. So I played Mother Gothel, Rapunzel's mother, and it was such a great character to play. Really, really enjoyed it. And then I am round about now, I would imagine, we're doing The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, nice.
And so Wicked Witch of the West,
Oh, wow.
one of my favourite characters.
Yeah.
That I always do. That's how you do it. I always go, she's melting. She's melting. Yeah. I've been in The Wizard of Oz as well. She got me into panto. I've done 2 now because of Victoria. She got me in with the panto company, and I've done it twice.
You played the Wizard.
I played the Wizard, but I turned him into like a dame, didn't I? Because I'm a champion majorette baton twirler. So
I remember
Yeah.
this.
yeah.
Came
So,
out as the Wizard Baton Twirl, and I was like that.
Wow.
yeah, but
See,
it's
when
panto.
I did the Scarecrow,
Facts.
you know, I nearly dislocated my hips and my knees. And
Played him real floppy
I'm
and-
not,
yeah.
well, yeah, I'm not as flexible as I used to be. I'm getting on a bit now, and things are creaking a bit more. I just sat on the end of the stage going, "I wish I had a brain."
Don't we all?
We should all imagine us doing panto.
Oh,
Oh, it'd be
Hilarious.
fabulous,
Yeah.
yeah.
It
So
would be a
I'm
dream.
it's one of my favourite characters, the Wicked Witch of the West, it really is. And I think quite possibly one of the scariest characters.
Yeah.
I remember doing it once, and the director had said, "I'm loving the character, it's fantastic." And I did the show, and I could hear these children crying.
Yeah.
And then you can see them getting up, I have to take them out of the theatre. And I came off and I said, "Listen, do you want me to calm this down a little bit?" He went, "Absolutely not."
Not. Yeah.
He said, "If they're crying and they'll have to leave, that's their own fault.
Absolutely.
Keep it up." And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's
Yeah,
fine then.
yeah.
I think it was the same when I did Jafar, and I ran through the audience, and I had a bolt thing on that was flashing.
Flashes coming out,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I was literally throwing at these kids, and they were screaming,
Scared.
and
Oh.
you know, wetting themselves, and asthma attacks.
Wetting
and I'm like,
themselves.
ow,
That's some
terrifying.
serious moment.
Oh, wet themselves. I don't care.
When you were doing that, then I thought, oh God, Spider-Man's
Spider-Man.
going to come at me. I was like, what's going on?
Just dodging these flashes.
That's the young pinned against the wall.
Yeah, no. Leave it there, will you?
God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's
Yeah.
just filth.
Yeah.
Stop it! It's an 8 p.m. show. So yeah, panto is just amazing. Have you done panto?
I
Would you do
haven't.
panto?
I'd consider it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a one-off, maybe.
Just one.
Yeah.
Sure, because Monique's not done the acting side of it at the moment. But she's just gone to a film.
Yeah, so I've done a couple of shorts, I've done a feature, so I've got 2 films coming out this year. I'm more screen as opposed to
Yeah, but
film
you're
and panto.
like the serious side to my crazy side, aren't you? Really, with everything that you own and like your creative industry awards and
Yeah,
everything like that.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
If you did panto, what kind of character do you think you'd be, a goodie or a baddie?
A baddie.
Would you?
I'd like to be a baddie.
You'd
Completely
like
different
to
my
give that
character.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
can you, Snow Queen? Can you imagine her with Kate and Gerda freezing their hearts and pushing them through an ice mirror?
Oh.
Yeah, and then yes, you would be amazing as the evil Snow Queen,
Yeah.
or in Narnia.
No.
Oh, I love Narnia.
Yeah, Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. I could see you as the White Witch.
Yeah.
I could see you as half animal, half.
I'd love to be a fawn.
Yeah.
Or a centaur.
Centaur.
Yeah.
Yes.
With the old horsey legs there
I
and
can
the,
Oh
see
yeah.
and the torso coming out,
I
with
can
bare
see that.
chested.
Bare chested.
Stop flirting with me.
Rub me down with baby oil, darling. I'm all
What's going on
yours.
here? What is
I
going
can
on
see
here?
that.
Reese and I have always had a little love for each other, haven't we?
We
dear?
have, yeah.
We
Just
have.
since the day we met, I kind of fell a little
From
bit in love with
that
you.
photograph we had,
Yeah.
there was actually me, Reese, and Joe Ashcroft, and I just cut her off and we just
Yeah.
had a tune. It was just me and him.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember, and you were all in blue sequins.
in the blue sequined
I
outfit,
can
yeah.
remember it like it was
And you
just a-
complimented me with a beautiful suit.
Yeah, I was all in glitter and Swarovski crystals, and
Like you
Vic
do.
was all in blue, and yeah, I just
Yeah.
fell a little bit in love with you that night. We had an
Aw.
amazing night, didn't we?
We had a great night. It was a James Bulger night, wasn't it, as
It
well?
was.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my days.
I was there, I
Was-
think.
you were there. You were slim.
Could you stop reminding me of
That's
that,
what we
please?
talked about.
You were
Slim.
slick. You look amazing.
Oh, do you know what? If single girls are out there watching, can you have a sponsorship or something? Like, just give me it. Yes.
I raise money for James Bulger as well.
Yeah.
Every
Well,
weekend.
we all
At
have, we all
Peekaboos.
have, yeah,
You
we
know,
all have.
we do it every Tuesday, Thursday, and we've raised thousands of
Yeah.
pounds.
And I think that's how we became like the family, wasn't it? Really.
Yeah.
You know, we all
That's
started
kind of the connection,
journey
wasn't it?
together.
Really, as well.
Yeah.
And then you became a bad driver, didn't you? You know, and got
Bad driver, bad radio presenter, bad singer, according to the internet. Yeah.
No.
You know what
Yeah.
they're like.
We're great on the radio, you and I.
Yeah, we are fabulous.
We have a
actually.
great radio show on a Saturday night, 6 till 8 o'clock, Coastal Radio DAB.
It's
We're
called
now
the Out Show with Vic and Liam.
Out show.
The Out
Yeah.
Out. Do you
It's
like
like
the name?
we're going out, but we're also out.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
Oh, a double
Little
entendre.
double entendre going on. And we've absolutely loved doing the show, haven't we?
Yeah, do you know what? It's been brilliant because obviously, because we're so busy separately as well in our lives, when we come together to do the radio show, it's nice because that's our time to be together, not with other people, isn't it? We get to go in the studio, be creative together, and just have a great time entertaining, obviously, on the radio, the people of Blackpool, because we love where we live, and that's why we do
And we
it.
keep it upbeat. We do a lot of sort of, you know, cheesy camp party tunes. And we also touch on a couple of little subjects and obviously from LGBTQIA plus community as well. We touch on that and
You
get
say
it out
that
there.
so well because I get confused.
I know.
We're so good at saying it now.
I get myself all tongue-tied. Yeah, because I'm from Doncaster, you know, and so you do it very well.
If they add any more letters, we might be
A little
in the
bit
shtick
more
then.
confusing. Because you do a lot for Pride, don't you? I mean,
A lot,
I'm
yeah.
trying to get involved with Blackpool Pride for
Well,
so
you just
long.
need to speak to me then.
Really?
She is the entertainment coordinator.
Seriously?
for Blackpool Pride.
How did I not know this?
I put all the entertainment on and for it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been looking to get involved with Pride for so long. I did Doncaster a long time ago, but
Text me. We'll do this.
oh my days, I didn't know
It's
that.
a done deal. Come and host. We'll host together.
You,
Would it? Oh, sorry. No.
Hello.
That was when you were slim.
Oh, leave him alone.
Give him another vodka.
But
Don't
like-
worry, I
like
won't
sweet
host with
coffee.
him. It's okay.
it's
Yeah.
a-
But like
well,
sweet-
no, you can't. You can host, and I'll just get drunk at the front of the stage and make a show and make
Make a
it
show of myself.
make a show of myself and like make it.
That's
security
when I
after
used to
drag
be
me.
big. No, I don't.
Apparently, I still am big. Yeah.
I love them. Friendship, they're amazing.
Oh, we,
It's like this
It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Absolutely, yeah.
we are like an old married couple. We are.
We get told by our partner, if yous were on the other bus, I mean, the other sex. I mean, I'm trying to the other bus.
Come
Yeah.
on, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
The other
Yeah,
bush.
because you've just got married.
I have, yes.
Congratulations.
Well, about a year ago now. Yeah.
Is it as long ago
I
as
know.
that?
Las Vegas. We did it.
Oh.
We
Yeah.
did it quick.
And then
We did-
got married.
We did it for we did it for us
Yes.
and not for
Everybody
We
else.
thought to ourselves, why don't we go away, Vegas, have a great good holiday as
Yeah.
well, then come back and we'll have a big party, which is what we did.
It did look
And
sensational.
the party was at the Winter Gardens
Ah.
because I do a lot of work with the Winter Gardens and so it was really lovely because the Winter Gardens went, of course you're going to have it here, have this room.
Wow.
And everyone
great.
thought it was me and your dad that was married in the back of that limo, didn't
So,
he?
so Liam got us a limousine to take us to the party at the Winter Gardens. Well, when this thing arrived, it's bright pink. It might as well have gone
Yeah.
as it hit the street.
Yeah.
All the neighbours, you can see the twitching curtains going, oh, look at that pink limousine outside. We all piled out. Getting 2 80-year-olds at the back. Come on, Mum, in you go. Because you know what limos are like, they're really low.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get 2 80-year-olds in and then we're going to pick up Helen's mum
there
and
was
dad
a
as well,
couple
get
of
them
more
in as well.
18-year-olds.
And he's sat in the back with my dad. Dad's got window down and we've got champagne.
Yeah.
My dad's going, hiya! As they're
Just
going
got
up this
married.
pink limousine, just got married. And they're all going, congratulations. And Liam sat next to him going, no, not me, them. And he's going, yeah, him. Yeah.
Yeah. It was no,
He
it
was
was
loving
it was
it.
a great day. Honest to God,
Yeah, it
Helen
was,
and
it was
partner's
really good.
absolutely lovely, and I can't be made up for them all.
Yeah, but this is my husband. We do this all the time.
All the time, yeah. The only thing we haven't done is made babies together. Yeah. Everything else.
You can get really good turkey bases.
We have
Oh.
slept together on many occasions,
Yeah.
haven't we?
But we didn't touch each
Just
other.
cuddled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't touch
So what's the future going to hold then? Obviously, the panto will continue and stuff like that. Where are you going?
Yeah, obviously I think like yourselves as well, when you're in this kind of biz we call show, everyone hopes to just get like a lucky break somewhere, or you know, everyone just pushes forward. And I think the more you're settled with yourself, that like sometimes it happens for people and sometimes it doesn't, and if opportunities come, you just take them, and if it's right for you at the time. So together, obviously, we will only take opportunities that's right for us at the time, but we do separate things as well. We're so happy for each other and each other's success, and I think that's why we're such great friends, because whatever we do separately or whatever we do together, we love it, don't we?
I think it's because as well, we're both so versatile, and I like to say that we have fingers in all pies.
Yeah.
And I think in this business, you can't just pigeonhole yourself into one area and go, I'm just working for this person and I'm just doing this.
Absolutely.
We go everywhere, anywhere. We'll go to the opening of a letter.
Well, you
the
are
opening of an
welcome
envelope.
here anytime. It has been an absolute pleasure. Great
thank
things.
you so
we will
much.
come and see Panto, and just keep living your best life.
And good luck with the
Pride,
series.
text
Good
me.
luck with everything as well.
Yes.
And, I think
And it's
that's
lovely to
well
meet
the
you.
series.
Hope you've had a great time watching this rather strange and fabulous episode of Creatives on the Couch. We will see you next week for more fun times. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.